I'm not sure what's up with this ewe. I've got 3 more, her and 2 others that haven't lambed yet. Yesterday, she started acting real nervous and skittish and twitching her tail like she was possibly in labor. So we separated her with this gate from the other 2. They're over there. But she's not really, she may have pawed at the ground a little bit there, but she's not really been pawing at the ground like normal. A lot of times when they are in labor, they'll paw at the ground. They'll lay down and push, or they'll pee a little bit and sniff the ground to see if it's amniotic fluid or whatever. She's not been doing any of that. She has raised her tail several times. She acts like she feels something, but she stays right there. She's not really eating hay. She's not laying down resting. She did come up to eat this morning, so that part's good. And I do see a little bit of the ground that's pawed out from underneath her, so that's I guess a good sign, because before she wouldn't do anything, but she just stands there. She kind of acts like she doesn't feel good. Most of the time, sheep eat, or they lay down and rest, or something, and she just kind of standing there. She's ruminating this morning, which is a good sign too. When I checked her earlier this morning, we came out to feed them, she was standing in that same spot. She wasn't ruminating. She wasn't laying down resting. Hope everything's okay. I don't know. She's not pushing, showing active signs. When I checked her, she was dilated slightly. She keeps raising her tail a little bit like she's feeling something, but again, she's not really acting like she's in labor. She's just off. There's just something off with her, and I can't put my finger on it, and I'm worried about her. Worried we're going to lose her or the babies or something. Her udder's not super big like she's ready to deliver. She doesn't look like she's dropped like she's ready to deliver. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, I just saw her pawing the ground a little bit. And I'm not seeing her lay down or try to push. And usually when they're in heavy labor, they don't ruminate. She's ruminating. And sometimes even after they've had babies, or if they're not pregnant or expecting, they paw the ground to make a little spot for themselves to lay down in. But they tend to do it more when they're in labor. So I'm assuming she's in the beginning stages of labor. I just hope everything goes well. She's got me nervous. See how she's just standing with her head down? Shouldn't feel good. Most of them stand like that with their head up. It's not hanging their head down, which is normal. The sheep back there have their heads up unless they're got it down in a feeder. Their heads are up. Most in this pen are laying down. But still their heads are up. Their heads aren't just hanging down. See, she's already had a baby. She's pawing at the ground a little bit to make a spot to lay down. Nothing wrong with that. That happens. But she doesn't do it long because she lays down to rest. Usually if they're in labor, a paw at the ground, lay down, get up, paw at the ground, lay down, get up. It's an up and down. They'll paw a lot more than that. They will actually paw a great big spot. If there's hay, they'll get all the way through to the dirt. They're my Texel babies behind their mama. They're my Texel babies behind their mama. She's pawing a little bit. So maybe she's in the beginning stages of labor. She's not pawing like I expect her to. She's actually starting to act a little bit more like she's in labor. Well, evidently she was in labor. I checked on her. Frank checked on her 4 o'clock this morning. I checked on her 5 o'clock this morning. I checked on her 7 before I went to work. Went to work. I come back. Well, I went to work and I looked on the barn camera from work and it looked like she was pushing. So I finished my client. I came here to check. And she has a baby, a little Bowie. I'm not sure if she's done or not since she's not letting him nurse. Not sure. But we got a healthy little Bowie. She still doesn't look like she feels good. She wasn't super big. He's not big, but he's not tiny, so I don't know if she's gonna have more or not.